YouTube, it's Christina from Keystone Beauty. I wanted to do a review on a MAC foundation that I did review a while back on my old channel. I always refer to that channel. I should just pretend like I don't have it so like you guys just anyways. Um because I got it about a little over a year ago and I'm thinking, whoa, that was a long time. I don't even think I should even use this anymore. But I kind of stopped using it for a while because I swear it made me break out, and I'm not surprised because I know so many ladies or so many people who have used it and think that it has broken them out too. But I'm going to do a review on it. Um, I won't set aside the part about it giving me breakouts, but I will talk about some things I did like about it and things I didn't like about it. Alright, so this is the one that I was. Okay, let me throw this out here first. I really like the MAC counters and I think they're very helpful and stuff, but I guess maybe I just didn't really explain exactly what I wanted. But it's just kind of hard sometimes to go to counter because I always feel like maybe they're not quite gonna get you what you actually want. They kind of like steer you away and kind of want you to get something they want, or they think that would look good on you. I don't know. I think they did a good job, or she did a good job recommending this product, but now I'm deciding that I kind of want less coverage because it felt really heavy on me. And I have the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15, and at that time, I think it was slightly darker now because I got this a year ago, same around the beginning of the summer, or like in the middle of the summer, and so I did tan. I even tanned before my wedding. I got this actually during my honeymoon, the week of my honeymoon, the week of my honeymoon, and so I was able to steal the MAC counter for fun because I got like a gift card from our wedding. But yeah, so at that time I was NC15, NC15, and I already tanned and everything. I looked on the website, and this is actually the lowest number. So I was very light, even when I thought I was kind of tan-ish for my skin. Um, But now I think I'm slightly darker this year around, the summertime. But regardless, I'm ranting. But I told her, I want some more coverage because the last foundation I had wasn't as much coverage, blah blah blah. So I got this and she put it on and I thought it looked really great and it did cover a lot of stuff. But it felt really, really heavy on my face. Like I could feel it. I could feel a mask on my face and I hated it. But I was like, I'll just give it a try. I'll just give it a try because it really did cover up and I loved that. So I don't know, I think I just got used to it because it kind of didn't feel as heavy when I went home and did it myself. I think she might have just caked it on my face with her MAC brush. And I was like really wanted to get a MAC brush. I don't own it yet and I really want to. It's just so much money. So I think it still feels a little heavy, but so I didn't really like that because I was used to my Make It Forever HD foundation, which doesn't feel like anything, but I felt like that wasn't as enough coverage, so that's why I was going to go on the MAC counter to get a different foundation, and I know it's a little cheaper than Make It Forever. Um, Plus I had a Macy's gift card, so regardless. So I'm not sure if I really liked how it feels a little heavy on my face, but the plus was that it really does cover. It really does. And at the time I did buy a concealer that worked pretty well, but um, I don't think it really stayed on long enough for me. I don't know. It was the summer, and I think it was just washing off. And at that time, I didn't have my Make It Forever HD powder, and I think that really does help set your foundation. But another thing I didn't really like about it is I really love pumps, and so it's really hard to have to just let it come out, and sometimes I might get a little too much, and I don't know. So I really don't like the how you have to take it out, but whatever. Let's see, I'm trying to think of something else. It really does go on easily, but I feel like it can streak just slightly too easy than it should. Like it doesn't dry instantly, but it seems like you have to be kind of careful making it look streaky. But maybe you just gotta find the right brush for it. I do think that my Sigma at the time I didn't even have this, so it really depends on the brush maybe. I have a Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush, and I think that works very well with this foundation, so at the time I didn't have it. So maybe you just need a really good brush for that. Then another downfall was, like I said, I really feel like it broke me out. And I don't know, people say, well, I don't know why it breaks people out, you just need to wash your face every night. But I was really good at that. I was really good at washing my face, continuously. Regularly, not continuously, that'd be really bad. So I was a little disappointed in that. So if you have any pointers at all, like I know some people really can't fix that problem, but if you have any tips on maybe somehow preventing yourself from getting breakouts from MAC products or foundations, because I really want to try to get another one, because I really did like it. I just want to get medium coverage, because I believe this is actually full coverage. And I went online, because I didn't know you could do this, but if you go online to the maccosmetic.com, you could do like a really cool quiz on finding your perfect foundation. Like, it's really fun actually, and there's a little short, like, minute video on each, like telling you what a tone and like shade color means for your face, like what coverage do you want, like medium, natural, or full, or natural, full, medium, or something like that, and then picking like if you want sheer, matte, like with the finishes. It's really cool. And so I found out, like, well, that's one thing that's hard, that at the end you kind of have to move the shader. Like, I did put the tone, skin tone, like either your undertone is pink or olive, something like that. Then you kind of have to move the thing to see if you're light, you kind of match it the best you could. And every time I went back and forth with it, it never matched up to NC15. So I was thinking, because I have kind of, I think this actually might be a little too light for me right now. That's what I said, like this summer, I think I'm darker than last summer. And so I don't know, maybe if I should purchase something slightly darker than this one, or I should just go for an NC15, because, winter's coming and I'm probably going to pill up. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But I think it's really neat that they have that test quiz thing on the website, because then you can kind of get an idea on what shade and what kind of foundation you want. Because I know it's kind of hard to verbalize it to a, helper at the MAC counter, because sometimes, like I said, I feel like they're listening, but they kind of want to, well, this is a really awesome foundation. I tried it earlier. I think you would look great on it. But, I don't know. I feel like the online quiz is better, because you just click, yes, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want, and this is their recommendations and the shade that you could do. So if maybe you could just go to the MAC counter and say, this is the kind of foundation I want, maybe they can help you with their shade, because maybe online wasn't completely correct, because it is still hard to, like, move the, trying to think what you would call it. Because you just click the mouse and you find the shade, go down to light or dark, and you kind of just determine which one's your best close to your skin. And yeah, so if you just do the quiz, you're not quite sure what, like, color, like not color, but number you are, then you could just, go to that counter and say that, like, online, I just took the online quiz and I kind of want to try this foundation, but I'm not quite sure what shade. And then they obviously will put it on to see which one's best for you. So yeah, overall, I feel like the Studio Fix Fluid was a good foundation, but I don't really think it was a great everyday foundation, especially for the summer, because it just feels very heavy. I didn't really see much cakiness. You have to be kind of careful with it, but it did cover up very well. It has a slight dewy finish, slight, like, you have to be kind of careful with your forehead maybe. Maybe you have to find a good setting powder, but if you want a matte finish, it's probably not for you. So overall, it's like a good foundation, but I didn't like how it broke me out, and I'm bummed about that, because I'm scared to buy another MAC foundation. Yeah. So if you just have any recommendations on maybe how to stop that, I don't know if you can stop yourself from breaking out from the products, but it would be a big bummer. So I'm not sure if I just will deal with it with some breakouts or not. I don't know, because the time that I actually bought this foundation, a couple months later, like, I started actually really breaking out. But that was the time where I moved with my new husband, or my first. New husband makes it sound like I've been married before. I just moved with my husband last year after we got married, to a whole different place. So I think maybe my skin kind of went weird. And you know how before you get married, you know, you work out, you eat the best, you want to look your best. I think I just kind of went down, like I wasn't down doing the same routine anymore. So I think my skin, combination of my skin, combination of me not doing the same routine as I normally do, and different climate, and the MAC foundation, I think that's why I was breaking out. So I don't know if it was completely the MAC foundation, but I know people are prone to break out. So who knows? Yeah. Sorry for ranting. But so if you want full coverage, something that's not completely matte and will cover up everything, this is a pretty good foundation. I don't know, from my impression, they're about $30. So, because I don't know if they're all the same foundation. I'm not sure if all the foundations the same price, but from what it looks like online, it looks like it's going to be. And just so you know, it is 1.0 fluid ounces. So it lasted me a long time. Like I did stop using it for a little while because I thought it was breaking me out. But come on, I had this for over a year, and I feel like if I continuously used it, it would have lasted me for a while. But you probably shouldn't use it for your makeup for over a year, though. That's just not sanitary. I don't think it's really good for your face with the stuff that's in it. I don't think it's, yeah. Anyways, before I rant, yeah, that was my thoughts and review on that MAC foundation. Put your recommendations on what your favorite MAC foundation is, and that'd be awesome. I did do the quiz, but it's still kind of fun to hear feedback. I would love to hear from you guys. I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, and have a great night. Hope you had a great weekend. Bye.